Today's topic is live one day at a time. Imagine a young medical student in 1871, stressed, overwhelmed, drowning in worry. He had no idea if he'd pass his exams, where his life was headed, or how he would ever succeed. One night, he stumbled upon 21 words that would transform his life forever. Those words didn't just guide him, they made him one of the most famous doctors in history, the founder of Johns Hopkins Medical School, a professor at Oxford, and even a knight of the British Empire. What were those magical words? Our main business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. And from that wisdom, Sir William Osler discovered a secret that can transform your life too. He called it, living in daytight compartments. Let's jump into story 1, the ocean liner. When Osler once crossed the Atlantic on a great ocean liner, he noticed how the ship was built with watertight compartments. At the press of a button, the captain could seal off one section of the ship to protect the rest. And Osler said, that is how you must live your life. Press the button. Shut out the past. Shut out the future. Liven the daytight compartment of today. Because yesterday is gone forever. Tomorrow hasn't yet come. The only time you and I can ever live is this very moment today. Story 2, the anxiety trap. Think about this, most of the pain we feel doesn't come from reality. It comes from worrying, replaying past mistakes, or imagining a future disaster that may never happen. Jesus said it best over 2,000 years ago. Do not be anxious about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Notice, he didn't say don't plan. He said, don't be anxious. Plan wisely, yes. Prepare, yes. But once you've done your part, release the rest. Story 3, the wartime lesson. During World War II, Admiral Ernest King, commander of the U.S. Navy, was asked how he handled the pressure. His answer? If a ship has been sunk, I can't bring it up. If a ship is going to be sunk, I can't stop it. So I focus on tomorrow's problems, not yesterday's disasters. That is the power of daytight compartments. You cannot carry yesterday's grief and tomorrow's fear and today's work without breaking down. Story 4, the hourglass. Let me give you another picture. Imagine an hourglass. Thousands of grains of sand, but only one can pass through at a time. Life is the same. If you try to force all of tomorrow's tasks through today, you'll break. But if you let one grain pass at a time, one task, 1 hour, 1 day, you'll flow smoothly. One grain at a time. One step at a time. 1 day at a time. Story 5, a soldier's breakdown. In 1945, a soldier named Ted Benjamino was so consumed by worry that he broke down mentally and physically. He lost 34 pounds, cried daily, and nearly lost his sanity. Until an army doctor gave him this advice. Think of your life as an hourglass. One grain at a time. One task at a time. That simple shift saved his life. And later, when he returned to civilian life, it saved his career too. Story 6, the power of today. Arthur Sulzberger, publisher of the New York Times during World War II, once said he couldn't sleep because he was paralyzed with worry. His breakthrough came when he adopted 5 simple words as his motto. One step enough for me. He stopped trying to see the whole distant future. He just focused on the step in front of him. That's how giants of history endured impossible challenges, not by living tomorrow, but by living today. Story 7, every day is a new life. Take the story of Mrs. Shields, a widow in 1937 who was drowning in despair. Loneliness, debt, and hopelessness drove her near the edge of suicide. Until one day, she read a sentence that changed her life. Every day is a new life to a wise man. She wrote those words on paper, taped them to her car, and saw them every single day. And with that reminder, she survived, rebuilt her life, and rediscovered joy. Story 8, the businessman's collapse. Edward S. Stevens, one of America's greatest businessmen, once collapsed under the crushing weight of debt and worry. He was bedridden, covered in boils, told he had just weeks to live. And then, he surrendered. He stopped worrying about yesterday. He stopped fearing tomorrow. He let go. And something amazing happened. He slept. He healed. He recovered. He started again, this time focusing only on today. Eventually, he built a company so successful that his name still lives on. The lesson: Carpe diem. The ancient Romans had a phrase, Carpe diem. Seize the day. Not seize the week. Not seize the year. Just the day. Because this day right now is the only day you can ever touch. Closing inspiration. My friend, listen closely. You and I are standing at the meeting point of two eternities, the endless past and the unknown future. We cannot live in either of them. But we can live in today. Just today. So when worry creeps in, remember Sir William Osler's words. Live in daytight compartments. Remember the hourglass. One grain at a time. Remember Sulzberger's motto. One step enough for me. And remember this truth. Every day is a new life to a wise man. So live it fully. Live it gratefully. Live it boldly. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Today.